Hello everyone! To those of you who don't know, I just celebrated my 27th birthday. And I have a blog post with questions you had for me. I asked you to ask me anything through Instagram story, and you really came through with so many questions. I only answered 27 for my 27th birthday, and I think it's the third year I'm doing this type of blog post, answering your questions. But I wanted to answer a few questions that I thought were cute, but I didn't get to answer on substyle.com. So feel free to read the whole blog post. It's really cute, mostly lighthearted, and just a fun read. I have it in English and in Hebrew. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. I wrote them all down in this notebook, but I think I'm only gonna answer 3. Yeah, let's do 3. Tell us about your most embarrassing experience of the last year. Okay, my most embarrassing experience. I don't know if it's the most embarrassing experience, but I have an embarrassing experience to share from a couple months ago. So I recycle bottles religiously, but for a couple of weeks I didn't do that because I had other things going, and finally enough was enough, and I wanted to go down and recycle bottles and then pick up my boyfriend Tom from his job. So I had like a dozen of bags full to the brim with bottles, and I was really struggling to get downstairs. Some bottles fell, I needed to pick them up. It was hard. And finally I saw my car parked, and I went there and I opened the door, or tried opening the door, and I was really overwhelmed, and I had all these bags, so it didn't open, and I figured I'm not using enough force because I'm too busy with all these bags, so I tried to open it with more force. Well, it didn't open, and then I had the strange thought that maybe it's not my car. So I went to the side of the car, tried to see if maybe it's not my car, and to my horror, I saw a person sitting in the driver's seat, horrified, looking at me like I'm a criminal, trying to rob her or open her car. And I tried to look very apologetic, but her window wasn't open, so I just tried to say like, I'm so sorry. And I figured, okay, she's gonna see me drive past her and she's gonna realize I have the same car, so of course I made a mistake. But she drove away quickly. And if she watches this video now somehow, or any of you had this experience with some strange person trying to get in your car, we are sorry. We didn't mean to. Okay, next question. What's my favorite food or meal or something like that? I don't think I have a favorite, like, specific meal or specific food. I do really like breakfast food, like French toast, croissant, omelette, salads. Yeah, anything breakfasty is. And just in general, I think I have more of a sweet tooth than a savory tooth. I have a blog post about food that keeps me awake at night. Some dishes in restaurants that really, when they get stuck in my head, I just have to have them. So you should check that blog post and check out the food, because I have food from all over, not just Tel Aviv or Israel. Okay. So I got one question after I shared the blog post. Someone wanted to know what perfume or perfumed oil I use that I got from London, and my boyfriend got me. But one moment, I'll show you. One moment. It's still in the packaging because I still have my oil, so I don't have to dig into these. It's from Sana Musk, London, I want to say. I'm gonna write it somewhere and have a link to the oil. Just opening the package. It smells so good. So the scent is Sandal Rose, which I remembered, and Sanamask, London. I'm gonna write it down and just have a link. I don't know if they ship internationally. Luckily, I don't need to purchase any of them soon, but I did get a cute sample of a perfume which I actually love, and they're great. So I hope that answered your question. And I don't know, maybe if they don't ship internationally, some other companies do sandal rose scents. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. I just wanted to answer a few questions that I didn't get to answer prior or at the blog post. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me on Instagram, YouTube, anything, and I'll try answering them to the best of my ability. So see you. Have a great day.